Everything started here. Police reports say it was Mayra Martinez's first day on the job at Scores Gentleman Club, and she quit, as well as got heavily intoxicated. Management tried to get her to leave the property, but she would not, so police were called, and Martinez was taken downtown to jail, where this happened. She was hit multiple times by the arresting officer, Akinyemi Borisade, and now he's been fired and charged with battery.
He could have turned her around and held her in a transporting position that they are trained in, back over to the location to wait by the door. He could have stood there with her, but there was no need to strike her.
I showed the video to News4Jack's crime analyst Gil Smith, who says JSO did the right thing to release this video publicly immediately.
They moved quickly. They didn't wait for the video to go out on social media, then respond to pressure from the public. In fact, this didn't get out to the public. They reported it, police officers or correction officers reported it, and then they did an investigation and made an arrest.
When police arrived here, she was belligerent and violent, the reports say. They tried to put her in cuffs and restrain her, but the report says she was biting, kicking the officers even. After they finally got her in custody, she almost kicked out the police car windows, the report says. So they had to be somewhat violent to restrain her. Gil says that's normal police tactics. That's not over the line. But what happened at the jail, Gil says is.
Even sometimes when a person is handcuffed, they may have to fight because the person can headbutt someone. They could do some very dangerous kicks toward the person. So just because the person is handcuffed doesn't mean that an officer will not have to, fight back with them.
But in the case on the video.
Right, in this case, that wasn't necessary. He really didn't have to go that far with her.
Officer Borisade didn't even get to appeal his firing because he was only on the job around a year and still under his probationary period. So the sheriff's office fired him immediately.